Recently, I was shopping for Christmas gifts, and in one of the stores, the song Gangnam Style was playing. So, out of curiosity, I pulled my phone to check when the song was released, and I was shocked that Gangnam Style came out 9 years ago. That made me realize how quickly years pass by. But if you can't relate yet, the Ice Bucket Challenge started 7 years ago, and it has been almost 11 years since Apple released their first iPad. To put that into perspective, there have been 20 additional models of the iPad since 2010. Now, do you feel old yet? The expression time flies, originating from the Latin phrase tempus fugit, is one we all find ourselves saying or thinking about every now and then. The flight of time can be so fast that it can feel, upon reflection, like our life is passing us by. Whether we're scrolling through Instagram feed, looking at the photos of old friends, or celebrating our own birthday, we may stop and say, where did the time go? This perception of time moving at a slow pace in childhood and then quickening as we become adults is a common experience, and it has to do with the fact that our perception of time is relative. To explain this interesting phenomenon, many theories have been developed, one of which was by the French philosopher Paul Janet in the 1800s. He argued that we perceive time in proportion to the length of time we've been alive. So, for a 10-year-old, 1 year represents 10% of their entire life, and even 15 to 20% of their conscious memory. But 1 year for a 50-year-old represents less than 2% of their recallable life. Thus, the school days felt so long and the summer holidays seemed to last forever when we were young. By that logic, the first moment of existence could have felt like eternity. Dr. Irish, however, had a different explanation on this phenomenon. She said that current theories suggest our perception of time speeding up as we reflect back on events is all a trick of our memory. Memories are laid down when we have new experiences, and the stronger the emotion associated with the experience, the longer lasting the memory is. Whether it be a traumatic accident or a pleasurable first kiss, defining memories are part of who we are. These memories are so central to our identity that we really remember them in vivid details. Importantly, they also act like a signpost, punctuating periods of time in our life and giving it a sense of duration. When we are young, we tend to have more defining experiences. For example, our first kiss, getting married, our first child. But as we age, we tend to fall into routines and have fewer new experiences. Dr. Irish said, as we get older, we can feel like we've moved a lot further away from that defining period and that time has moved a lot more quickly. So, if you can't help but marvel at how time moves, I want you to know that you're not alone. The sensation that life is speeding up is a commonly reported aspect of aging. As surprising or frustrating as it might seem, perhaps if life does appear to be rushing by, it could be a sign that things are going well. So don't worry about your own time perception and focus on creating lasting memories and moments.